Welcome back. There are 3 small mangrove islands in Manatee County known as Dot, Dash, and Dit, which are now proposed as a critical wildlife area.
Located on the Braden River, the islands are home to the only coastal colony of wood storks in the area. Back in 2000, there were 140 pairs of the storks among the 100 pairs of wading birds present there. ABC 7's Dwayne Lindo is here with more on the conservation effort. Dwayne?
Well, Scott, these islands are one of almost a dozen around the state designated as proposed critical wildlife areas, all to protect rare birds breeding on these islands.
On occasion, Ann Paul of Audubon, Florida, loves to birdwatch.
Herons, egrets, spoonbills, anhingas, and wood storks.
And one of her spots is right on the Braden River, 3 small islands managed by Audubon, Florida, teeming with common and rare birds.
Some of the rarest species in Florida.
The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission identifying the islands as a proposed critical wildlife area, also known as a CWA, due to threatened birds like wood storks nesting their young.
If these kinds of places are not protected, then wood storks might slide back onto the endangered species list, and that's not something that we would want to happen.
It will be Manatee County's first CWA, pending approval from the Department of Environmental Protection. Paul says Audubon, Florida is working with various agencies, as well as volunteers, to make sure the islands are protected.
Our purpose is to make sure that birds that are an important part of the natural heritage of Florida will be here in the future.
And if Dot, Dash, and Dit, which are right behind me, are approved for the CWA program, signs would be posted around the island for anyone coming too close.
It'll help inform the public that this area is really important for birds, kind of give them a distance.
And I see boats, photographers, fishermen literally touching the island.
Jim Stevenson of the Manatee Audubon Society says the signs are critical in order for these birds to be left alone.
We're not saying stay away. We want people to enjoy the birds, but just give them a little bit of breathing room.
Stevenson goes on to say viewing of nature and wildlife is a huge part of Florida tourism.
In 2011, it was $4.9 billion. If we don't preserve the roosting places, the wetlands, unless we maintain these, we're not going to have anything to look at.
And in Sarasota, Roberts Bay Islands are also on the list as a potential CWA. Back to you.